Nigeria and the world at large, as long as it's trending and can create a controversial topic that you have to join us in discussing. Talk about it here on Let's Talk.
Yeah, so once again, welcome back to Let's Talk. This is an interactive program. You can join us by leaving your comments, contribution, and thoughts about some of the stories that we are going to be talking about. Okay, so once again, welcome. Just like Obinichi said, if the topic is interesting, if it's going to affect the lives of Nigerians positively or negatively, we'll definitely talk about it here on Let's Talk. Alright, so welcome, guys. I think we should be moving to our first story for today. And it's going to be, before we go further, we just want to give you an update about the petition election tribunal that, happened last week. The final verdict has been given. And of course, our current president, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been confirmed to have won the election, and the petitions that were thrown, leveled against him, have been thrown out of court. So it stands as the president has been kept. So that's the updates. And of course, this verdict met a lot of mixed reactions from different people, especially people in the other political class, as expected. But the Labour Party, Peter Obi of the Labour Party has said he will be going to the Supreme Court, to appeal the case. But we are going to be finding out how that all plays out as the months go by. Well, what I think is very funny about this whole verdict thing and everything, I feel like for the Labour Party and basically Peter Obi and his supporters who are called Obedience, I think it's very, very funny because prior to this verdict, we saw how judges, lawyers and everything, the kind of treatment they were getting, this whole all eyes on the judiciary. It came with a lot of cyberbullying and a lot of things. So you now going back to the Supreme Court, that because I know some months back they were talking about the the current judge, that they are going to be meeting at the Supreme Court. They were making mockery of him because there was one time he was on a wheelchair, and they were saying some kind of thing. So it's just funny to me now that you're now still going to go back to the Supreme Court to go and meet this person and meet these other justices and these senior advocates of Nigeria that have particularly been criticizing and bullying online. So I don't really know how that's going to play out, honestly. I don't know how it's going to play out, but I'm just here seated to wait for how everything
We are all waiting.
We are all waiting, Abi.
We are all waiting. But what the petitions that were leveled against the current president now, when I saw the proceedings, it didn't hold water. You understand? That's why they were ruled out.
Of course.
According to the judgment, there was no sufficient evidence to what they were leveling against.
Yeah.
They are going to court. Are you a lawyer? Court doesn't believe in a hearsay, then say. You have to present evidence, facts, figures. You say it was rigged. They said there was no transmission of the results.
The real results.
Results from the polling units as it was planned. Electric transmission of results. There was no, even if a video clip, you understand? During the election, we were seeing video clips all around social media. It's not that they couldn't get hold of one. Or they automatically went out of the internet.
I feel like you cannot use social media videos as just like you go somewhere. Do you understand? These cases are very sensitive and very important cases. I cannot just, for example, in this petition that we're talking about now, you should use, if you had used them, since you're saying, okay, polling units results are manipulated, this happened, then you should have brought agents, polling unit agents, right?
They didn't even, I don't know, I can't ask myself if these lawyers came prepared. Or they were prepared for the whole, when you have been doing something over and over again, so you get tired. Or maybe they're tired at the time they were meant to be acting.
Well, I don't know, because I was asking somebody, is it that when they go to the Supreme Court to appeal this case, is it going to be a different petition? And somebody told me that it's the same petition they're going to still carry and go to the Supreme Court. So I don't think anything is going to come out of it, but we are going to see how far it plays out, see how everything happens. But of course, once again, congratulations to the new president. And I feel like the elections have passed. what everybody should be focusing on now, the other political parties, is how to
Strategize
plan.
for the next election.
Exactly, for the
Or
next
you
election.
join hands with the present administration.
Exactly, but even though
Join
you
hands
don't
with the
want
present
to,
administration, and maybe you can do the two at the same time. Join hands with the present administration and still strategize for the next election. That's the thing.
yeah, you know, there don't need to be to cause trouble, to cause havoc, or you know, destroy properties. Because people just want to war.
Some people want chaos.
People just
and
want.
please, we don't preach violence.
Please, we don't want violence. In this kind of violence is not accepted. So I feel like everybody should just rest. Let's just rest and go back to the drawing board and strategize on how the next election is going to be. That is, if you still want to contest, right? But as it stands now, that is the new president. That is our president. So we have to.
So talking about
Say it as it is.
strategizing, our president paid a visit to the United
Arab Emirates.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I saw this picture, I was happy. I was happy, you know. Let's applaud the president that he has been trying. He has really been trying. You know, the time he went to France, he has been going to countries, and he just, few months after assuming office, he was made the chairman of ECOWAS. There has been very good milestones to his 100 days in office, okay? So he visited United Emirates, and now people there are news. It has not been confirmed that, you know, there has been a ban on Nigerians traveling to Dubai precisely. So it has not been confirmed that this ban has been released. But some blogs, as trusted Nigerians, which we are, have started carrying the rumors, but it has not been confirmed that this ban has been released.
But you can't really blame them though, because they were acting out of what was posted. I mean, I saw what was posted on the president's Twitter page, X account, and he talks about some of the things that they discussed when he met the president of the United Arab Emirates, the king. You know, he puts like 7 or 8 different topics that they talked about, you know, and then his media aide as well put out some things, you know. So from what they put out, you would have actually concluded that the visa ban, because he actually wrote on his X account that the visa ban was lifted. It was discussed definitely, and it was lifted. So that's why most blogs run with it. But apparently, it's still that they're still talking.
It's still ongoing. I
think it's going to be lifted, but probably we will just rush too fast, you know, to celebrate.
They want to wait.
We just rushed too fast to celebrate what was not yet confirmed, yeah. But I know it's definitely going to happen, and I feel like Tinubu has been traveling, of course, traveling a lot, and it's more than just traveling, actually, you know.
It's a means of, let's call it part of his strategizing.
Of course. I mean, when he went for the G20 summit, he was able to get like meet people and get like investors and people that were willing to work with Nigeria, you know. So those are positive steps, you know. But at the same time, I really hope that these travels that he has been traveling, and this networking that he has been networking, and these things that he has been discussing with all these presidents and investors and people from other countries, I just hope that at the end of the day, it actually comes back down. It actually comes to life, because you know you can just discuss. Somebody can discuss with you now. Okay.
It's just words for the mouth and words.
Exactly. So I just really hope that everything that he has been trying to achieve actually works out, especially the visa ban. But I know the visa ban is going to be removed, actually, you know, because Nigerians are very particular about about the fact that Dubai needs to take off the ban. You understand? Because they want to go to Dubai. But even if they take off the ban, let us be guided. Let us not go back there and start continue the things. Give us a ban. I mean, Seychelles are not even talking about how they want to even lift the ban. Like, they want to even discuss, you know. So that one itself is even outstanding. There are lots of countries right now that Nigerians are go to those places are like hot cake. Like, it's like you have slim chances of going there. So if they finally lift the ban, please, Nigerians, people should not go there and go and do another one again. This one will give us 100 years ban. They'll give us 100 years ban. Oh my God. So I think we should move a bit to Port Harcourt, to River State here. You know, lots of things have been happening in River State. You know, lots of bad things. You know, not good things. You know, good things happen, but of course we have to talk about the bad things as well. You know, and this case of kidnapping that has been happening. You know, it's actually really sad. I know somebody, a lawyer that attends a church close to my area that was kidnapped some months ago, you know, and they had to pay a ransom, and she was released, you know. But it's like the kidnapping thing is on a rise right now, like on a high rise right now in River State, and I think the River State government and the security operatives should actually look into this matter because it's very, very serious. I mean, some of our PH brothers were kidnapped. You know, MC Dave kidnapped here in River State. They said Umola.
Yes. And there have been no words so far from his kidnappers.
Yeah. And the other one was coming back from Abuja, you know, on a trip or something, and then he was kidnapped. That one, they asked him for 20 million naira ransom. How?
From where?
How? From where? Where is he supposed to get to say? So it's 20 million naira, and he now used a road to come back to Port Harcourt. How is that possible? So please, aside the Abuja thing, the Port Harcourt River State here has been, we've been having cases of, we've been hearing all this kidnapping, even political officials are being kidnapped.
Yes.
So the River State government should really, really like sit up on this matter. It's getting too serious. I mean, we should feel safe, you know. Cannot leave your house and go to where you're going to and come back in peace. Because you'll be scared now. That's why we don't come and kidnap me on the road. Because if you kidnap me safe, let it come out. Is it I will spend your money? Because me I will eat. And so please.
You will eat.
I will eat now. I will have to eat, but I mean it's not something that anybody's even praying to even. I don't even want to even have that kind of experience. You understand?
Even I heard that sometimes they beat them and
yes,
they
now.
injuries.
Yes,
it's not just about the ransom, it's about they're going to be paid.
Yeah.
It's about somehow it will even traumatize you.
Of course, there's psychological trauma.
And then
definitely.
starvation, so people that they don't give food, they don't come and say that you're going to eat.
Please, I'm just saying they will not kidnap me, like, but it's not even something I won't want to think about because imagine even the condition that they keep them. You understand? Sometimes they tell that they tie them, they blindfold them for like days. Like, which food do they give you to even eat well safe? Because even that time, you will even be hungry to eat.
You just be like, you know, you don't know what is next. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
You don't even know who is close to you.
Exactly.
You understand? That anxiety, that fear will really tell on you. Will really just tell on the person. So when we're talking about the insecurity in River State, there was a policeman that was killed last week. He's a DPO, SP Bako. He's known to be, he was brought to limelight when he brought peace to a local government in the Ogoni area of River State. And he's known for walking barefooted.
Yeah.
He's known for walking barefooted. He has brought peace to other areas also that he has been
He's an exceptional officer.
Yes. And then he was posted to Abuja, axis of River State. Him and his men went for an operation. And during the operation, as they were returning, they came in contact with another group of bad guys. And there was a kind of combat. And his men ran out of ammunition. They called for help. And it was like the help couldn't come as fast as it could. And these people, when the men went back to reinforce, he had to hold it down, and during that time, he was shot dead. After numerous injuries, he was shot dead. And the thing is that these bad guys took his body and beheaded him.
They beheaded not just his head, they cut off some other part of him, like
his body was mutilated.
It was
and
very gruesome.
It's like this person is gone. What are you using his body for?
Probably, I don't know. Maybe they know
some
what
stories say his hands were cut off. Some stories say other part of his body was cut off. But every story has that his head was cut off.
Yeah.
So that's the truth.
Yeah, definitely. No, his head was cut off. I feel like, first of all, this officer you're talking about, Officer GPO Bako, I don't know if I pronounce that well. But I feel like from all the stories, like even on social media, people that knew him, like we were talking about the fact that this is one, yes, this is one person that actually was doing his job. I think that is why these two Baba, this the name of the person, the group that killed him. They said the group is headed by somebody that is nicknamed so he's nicknamed to Baba. So I feel like the way that they killed him, you know that the man has worried them way.
Yes.
Do you understand? Like it's like finally.
So they were inflicting maybe more pain. You say like, they were inflicting more pain on.
Yeah, because imagine a body that is your head, even though they want to bury you, like that is. It's just somehow. But the River State government have placed a 100 million naira bounty on Baba's head, like the person that committed this act, including his boys. So it's 100 million naira for whoever has information as to where they are and how to get them. So everybody, as the king of the community, was actually arrested.
He was suspended from traditional last
he was arrested when this thing happened, and our governor, Sim Fubara, has made a statement that any king in any part of River State that is enabling this whole cultism, and this is even more than cultism. This is like notorious. This is
notorious criminal
activity. You know, so Sim Fubara has said any local government area in River State that has a king or a leader that is enabling them is going to face the consequences. Like, they don't want to even know if what is happening. Like, just wherever you are, make sure you're securing your area, because imagine what they will do to a police officer, then imagine what they will do to a normal civilian. A normal person, if they have these guts to do this and even video, put it on tape and even post it online.
It's just, I feel they just did this thing according to what you said. The man has really been on there. He has been a thorn on their flesh.
Yes.
So they did this thing to just
send a message.
Yes, send a message.
It's really like even the I couldn't even watch the video, but the few seconds
when I knew there was a video, I just put myself.
The few seconds I was like, what? Like the way you always saying, they say officer, no be you be the ZPO. Finally, like like bragging about. Oh my God, I don't know what has happened to people's humanity. Honestly, like some people have lost it. There's no humanity in them.
I need to say there is wickedness in high places. This is things happening now is just unbelievable.
And it's so sad because this is at least the one officer that people are saying he does his job.
Yes.
So why is it this one that's now has to die? Well, anyways, that's what he signed up for. Like, when you're entering the force and all that, is to protect lives, and your life is always at risk. But you just a sad way.
The very few good ones.
Yeah, especially the way he died.
Yes, the way he died, and he's at the force. Most discussions we've had on Let's Talk episode have been about police harassment.
Yeah.
And now he's among the few ones that have been good.
Yeah.
And now they want to just cut him off.
They have actually successfully cut him off, but thank God that the River State governments have, in fact, the police force. The prompt action. The way they entered the matter, and he brought the way the governor placed the bounty on and everything. It really means that this present administration has come to work for real. Yeah.
Has come to work.
But I think we saw something like this now during when then it was Dongwani that was the popular name that time, and there was still a bounty on his head then too, and then they caught him. They say somewhere in Enugu, but I feel like wherever these people that committed this, I don't really know where they're going to hide, because this is too much, and let justice prevail at the end of the day. But sometimes we complain about police brutality. Sometimes we see police being brutalized. So it's two sides of the same coin. Are they two different coins? It's the same coin, but just So this it reminds me of our next topic. Our next story, actually, not a topic. The next story is also relating to the force, the DSS. So we all know that the DSS is supposed to be like
secret police.
it's supposed to be like a very serious, like for DSS to be involved in
It's a
something.
very serious
It has to
matter.
be
And
a
it's not
very
just
serious
has to
matter.
be anybody. It has to be
Yeah.
like someone of a public figure.
Yeah, something
Okay.
very important. Like,
Yes.
but there was a case of the story itself is just very funny. So apparently, there's a lady, and okay, before let's just play this very short video of the scene, a little short video of the scene, and then we'll come back and talk about it. So that's in a market somewhere in Abuja, I think the Gaki market, I'm not so sure. So apparently this lady gave her clothes to a tailor, and the tailor did not deliver on time. And probably
It's a normal
why
client and
police?
customer and tailor
What happened to normal
needs.
police?
Apart from normal police,
Yeah.
this is a normal tailor and customer story.
Everybody know tailors have a mind of their own.
That's
Yes,
the right
now.
word. Then most times you give them a design, they so towards something that you'll be shocked. Then sometimes
What you
most
ordered
times
versus what you got.
most times they can before you say tailor that will deliver the deadline that you gave that person. No, that will increase your trust
Yeah.
for that person. This is a normal civilian story.
Exactly.
So
And
why are you
then
bringing
DSS involved
to
in
the
this
story?
matter.
Like, why are you bringing DSS? And DSS came there
Yes.
and created a whole scene.
They shot, actually. They shot two people. I think the tailor is a man. And then another stray bullet hits
A
sales girl that was upstairs, like the building where they went to. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't even make sense to me. First of all, they need to, the full DSS, although DSS have released a statement concerning, they are going to be investigating. No, they said they are going to be investigating. Normally, they are not aware of what happened now, because who will give you clearance to go and do that kind of rubbish? So they have released a statement that they are investigating the matter, and they are going to make sure that they find the officers. They are going to probe the case, and if they find out that they did anything that is outside what they were supposed to do, then they are going to treat the matter. But I hope they do it, because the matter does not even make sense. Why for tailor and
customer?
You're going to carry.
Normal talk that every weekend at one bed
You must hear stories like that.
Story like this is like you're not even meant to even involve a third party that is civilian. Talk less of DSS.
And it ends up causing chaos. Like, I mean, you saw the video. See how people were chasing. They were trying to chase the boss. I mean, at the end of the day, they have the weapons and everything. They have to be mindful of. Yeah. If not, because two people are already down. Imagine if the marketers, people that sold things there, were going to maybe get physical with them. They would have probably started shooting, and mayhem would have happened. Or please, the Nigerian security forces, please, like, you hardly hear the army involved in this kind of things. You hardly hear the army.
The army has press.
Even the DSS. I've never heard this kind of thing.
DSS come out with public figures, like people that hold political power. You understand?
Yeah.
Not in normal civilian case. Not from civilian case. The woman, she doesn't. No news carried it that she has any political power or she's holding any political post.
Funny enough, they don't want to us the woman, the identity of the woman.
Let's just say she's a normal civilian. This looks like a matter of because you know person.
Yeah.
It just looks like a matter of because no person won't show yourself.
And the person where not followed you, the DSS official.
And I brought his leg out.
Carried his men, carried van to come and do what? For tailor. Oh my God. And I don't know at what point the gun even got involved, because why are you even shooting this kind of matter? Even if you want to say you want to go and intimidate, say, yes. So you just go and talk and go back. which is
or
not
maybe
even
you carry
necessary.
the tailor if you want to go that extreme.
You carry it to DSS custody because of say I not so close. Oh my god, it sounds funny, but please, just like the DSS have promised, they should look into this matter because it's not even making any sense. Like it's a total lack of, I don't know, is it lack of, they don't have what to do with their time, or I don't understand, because it's a total letdown. Like imagine DSS that people take. It's supposed to be a prestigious department. Do you understand? Security departments in Nigeria, like you can say police, police this, but the DSS is supposed to be like when you hear DSS, you know that yes, Odogu. But now Odogu is not acting like, I don't know, below the barrier. It doesn't even make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense, please. Hey, tomorrow now, someone will not carry DSS and come and meet me, say because I know hold mic well or something. Hey, because this is how it used to start now.
What I say?
You know, say we are not hold mic well. Now go carry DSS so come and hold me.
Or you didn't give me the mic to hold that.
Abi, you not give person mic, or you not interview me, they'll not carry DSS so come and. It doesn't make sense because these are stars. Because if they let it go, they'll not feel like it's normal.
Everybody not be working with DSS.
Everybody will not be working with DSS.
As police now, people are seeing police finish.
Yeah. See finish, exactly. That's where it's going to head. Now it's going to be
So
see finish
DSS.
for DSS. Please, let's. I mean, just imagine like when we have real cases for you people to be channeling this energy to. You're usually
They're
missing.
not seeing anything.
They're usually missing. So
Case that is, according to layman, Akamu case.
Akamu case.
Akamu case. They like to call you case.
And you came. That those they need to do frog jump. They need to do frog jump. And for the fact that they won't fired their weapons.
What brought gun into the whole matter?
Nothing. There's nothing the man would have said that would have warranted them to cock. What are you like for? What exactly? It's just this power hungry. You know, when they have power, you know, they are so show off. You know, you want to show yourself.
Let everybody tremble. This is not a very serious matter. So there's this boy currently in the Bonny Maximum Prison, Borno Maximum Prison. He's 15 years, okay, and there's a video going viral on social media that he's calling on the governor of the state. He wrote a letter to the governor of the state, copying the vice president, saying that either they grant him pardon or they should execute him quickly, that he's being sexually assaulted in prison. He's being pimped in prison by prison warders and inmates. This story is, I can't imagine. The guy, his age, and apart from his age, the type of thing that is.
You don't really understand what we're talking about. It's like they are using pimping him around, like imagine
like 15-year-old
sexually.
It's so okay. Now you'll be saying what took the 15-year-old boy to prison. Okay, he was arrested when he was 14. Okay, the thing is that he was in this get quick rich scheme of kidnapping people. According to him, he wanted to get a power bike.
Okay.
So in his quest to get the power bike, which he doesn't have the money for, he now came in contact with people, a gang that is into kidnapping. So maybe they have been doing other operations. So this particular operation now, their hostage died in their hands.
Okay.
So the police and security operatives tracked them down and arrested him.
Yeah.
That is what took him to prison. And he was sentenced to hanging, death by hanging.
Okay.
Why did they not execute the boy since?
And this exactly like first of
now
all,
the boy is begging to die. He said he wanted to take his life.
Yeah.
But due to against his religion, he doesn't want to do that. Now he's begging, like make on a conky.
And he's even saying he even thinks he has HIV now.
Yes, because apart from the health side, like it's unbelievable to you that hearing the story.
Yeah.
Then imagine, I cannot even imagine
What he has been going through.
what this guy has been going through himself.
Just imagine from the first time that they started assaulting him, like from that very first time, like something he has not done before.
Yeah.
You now see grown-up men. Oh my God! And then they now do to the extent that, imagine he has been there for like 1 year now.
Yes.
So imagine that this thing has been going on for almost a year. Oh my God! Please, it's either, I feel like at this point they need to actually pardon him, because
See, if they pardon this boy, then just please take it for therapy.
yeah, definitely.
Take it for therapy because he may finally kill himself
This is
one day.
yeah.
If you pardon him, he may just finally kill him. Say, oh, what's the essence?
But
I
then-
beg.
Because
Let
I
me
started
just-
thinking about all the things that he has had to
Yes.
face, you know. But some people are wicked. Like, okay, it's not like, I know that something got him into prison. That is fine and all right. But why are they in the prison cell taking out? Because obviously it's because he's a small boy. That's
Yeah,
why
they
they're
are just
taking
taking
advantage of him. And
That's
imagine
it.
when you're waiting for death, like, I'm sure nobody's even going to see him or anything. Even for this video to come out, if you even watch the video, you will
Yes.
notice that it's like a hush-hush.
Yeah,
Hush,
even
hush,
the
something.
whole of the tune he
Yeah,
was
the children, even the
picking
person that was doing the video, like, it was like hush-hush, like, because I'm sure those people that were involved in pimping him
Yes.
and sexually abusing him, they would not have want this kind of thing to come out, you know. So please, the Borno State government, in fact, this one now, we even need the president of Nigeria to look into the matter. Are they going to pardon him, or are they going to execute him? Let him just
let him rest.
let him rest,
Because
please.
this is real trauma. This is real, and people there, they won't even, they won't even care.
Nobody will protect
Like,
him now.
Someone, he wants to, so because he's sentenced to death, want to kill him before his
As
time.
in,
Okay, so he should be useless.
Mm.
Like, it is so.
And for his
so,
age, especially, it's so
yeah,
painful
it's
for.
so painful. It's
He's
so,
barely a teenager now. It's so painful. Please,
my head is even aching me.
please, let the Borno State government has to look into the matter, like, very fast.
This is a very serious matter. It's
And
very
funny
serious.
enough, okay, the video is going viral because most Nigerians are talking about it. But I've not really seen most media outlets, like, newspaper.
They are meant to carry this
Yeah,
news
that's-
that will
They'll make it
the
faster.
people consent to really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it. I don't think I've been seeing that, but at least we're talking about it here today, and lots of people in Nigeria as well have been talking about it on Twitter, and maybe a few media outlets too are talking about it. But I wish more light can be given to this matter, more attention, because I'm just imagining the ordeal that boy has been going through for this past 1 year. It's not even funny. And for his age, oh my God, it's not even funny. I'm just imagining this huge man. Oh my God. I can't imagine it. Please, it's either people said, just kill him. Let him just die and go and rest. Because already now, that boy is,
Yes.
I'm sure he's
For him
mentally,
to consider suicide, to
Yeah.
tell you that he's tired.
he's tired.
He's tired of the life. For him to consider suicide.
He's definitely tired.
Please, let's go on a very quick break. We'll be right back. Let's digest all these ones we've
Yeah,
discussed.
and probably move on to more lighter, maybe lighter matters, Limit TV. This is our midweek live show where we're going to talk about some of the happenings in the country, some of the stories, some of the happenings, some of the updates that have been happening in the country so far. My name is Queen Krama.
I'm Unuchichina.
Yeah, so we've been talking about some stories before we went on the break, and but we're not going to go back to that. We're talking about the boy in Borno prison that is having something that nobody wants to experience, But we're going to be moving on. Before we go to lighter matters, we have two more very sad things to talk about, sad matters to talk about. They're important, so we need to talk about them before we move on. So first of all, we're going to be talking about this case of, just imagine first of all that you have an issue and you need to do surgery. By the way, you've never had surgery in your life and you have a problem. You go to a hospital, they tell you, okay, this is your problem. We need to operate you for this. And then, no wahala, you pay your money, you go into the operating room, you come out. After the operation and everything, you now discover that one of your kidney is missing.
After 5 years.
One of your kidney is missing. And then, after investigation and everything, you now get to find out that the doctor that operated you inside the operation decided to remove one of your kidney. That is the case of this Dr. Noah. Okay, something like that. He's a doctor and he did this to one of his patients. Apparently the woman had
appendix. Appendix operation.
Yeah, and she went for him to remove the appendix. So this is someone that the woman has given birth to like 3 children.
Yeah.
Like normal childbirth, there was no, she has never had surgery in her life. So that was the first time she was having surgery. And when this man went to do the operation for the appendix, he ended up removing one of her kidney. Initially, he tried to deny it, that he doesn't know. But when investigation and everything happened, he now started saying that it's the work of the devil. Mind you, this is a pastor in a church.
After how many years and you're telling me the work of the devil? See, there's this thing I personally believe. Everybody knows what they are doing. As long as they are no longer a child.
Yeah.
They are no longer, like, let me say, a toddler.
Yeah.
Or from 9.
Yeah.
You know what you are doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for 5 years, you did not know.
He knew now.
It happened in 2018. It's now that she really have reoccurring.
Yeah, because if you see the
she has
picture,
having reoccurring symptoms
Yeah.
that have to make her go for further investigation.
Yeah.
And now you are saying that some people there. In short, wickedness in high places is what is trending
wickedness. People are wicked.
Like with someone that trusted you with her life, and now you just did your own
organ
thing.
harvesting.
How we even sure that lady,
is
that appendix was even
real
with her?
Who knows? And
maybe it was something that drugs could take care of, but he really needed that thing that he now disguised like as appendix now, so that he can open her up to
take her organ.
Take her
and imagine how many of his patients he must have done that to.
And they are not aware. They are not aware. They don't have signs.
The case is just somehow, and according to what I've even read, now he's forming madness.
On Saturday, he said
he's forming mental illness.
The Nigerian Medical Association has released a report saying that he's not their member. In the investigation, he's not their member. So they are saying that he's a quack pretending to be a doctor.
Oh my God.
So they are. How do you open a hospital?
He has to be licensed and all those things.
Or is it disguising with someone else's name? Or there are many things to ponder about in this investigation.
Yeah. And how is he even a pastor in the first place?
This is the religion aspect.
Why would I leave?
You know that this, according to news, this lady has been going to him. She has been having recurring abdominal pain and been going to him. She said sometimes he gives her drugs and injections. It subsides for a while and comes up again. And at least 2-3 times she has gone to him. And he then later said that she needs another operation and there is something wrong. Okay. What now created the fear in her? She said, that the first operation I'm not totally healed from. So how am I sure that the second one will be
Maybe you would
successful?
have killed them now.
Maybe
I'm taking the second one and said
or maybe you are taking another thing.
another thing in her body.
Understand? So this now made her to go to just university teaching hospital for further investigation. And after the complaining, they told her to go for a scan. So during the scan that they told her that one of your kidneys is missing. It was during the scan. That means she did not know. And she was about to go and do another surgery. To tell you that this man is saying work of the which devil? Which devil? Which devil? The light human beings like these days, even the devil said will the devil will be scared of you. The devil will be scared of you because you have the F1 tree to tell this lady that you have killed without her notice that you want another surgery, that she needs another surgery rather.
So you know that this thing about organ harvesting, to tell you that this is like a big business that is involved now, and sometimes you even wonder, apart from these ones that this whole money ritual, that's the thing they get people organs. Imagine now it's even professional. You go to the hospital, you now come and take your kidney.
Without your consent, safe.
Do they take kidney without consent? Like is even
someone is dying.
I don't understand. But I said all this. I don't understand how he's a pastor, and he goes to church on Sundays and preaches to his members. I'm sure people look up to him
as a
role model,
as a mentor, as a man of God.
But evil. That's why.
And you're a hypocrite.
This is more than a hypocrite. This is a devil incarnate. These are the same many are called. So in fact, they're the ones that are calling God by themselves. So they need to flash. Just receive flash. Then I say they have been called. This one not receive flash. This one.
He called himself.
He cannot go there. He's not even called himself.
No call at all. He just went there.
He just woke up one morning because that's like a disguise. I feel like it's a disguise. I just imagine how many of his church members that will be going to the hospital.
Yes, he's my pastor, he's my doctor, he can be our family doctor. See the kind of trust that people will have for him. And it is just all disguise for you to continually be in business, for you not to run out of goods.
Yes, he's saying he's mentally unstable. If they will put hand on him, that is mental unstableness will come back.
He'll be rushed to just university teaching hospital to check if he's normal. I know. See, he's normal. He just wants to maybe play. Whose person's intelligence you want to play on right now?
He's selling these things to somebody now. He cannot be working alone. He's working with people. So he's trying to.
He's the direct supplier.
Yes, the direct supplier is trying to fail madness so that they will not investigate him, and they should not even.
They should not even let this matter die.
Alright, they don't even let this matter die because it doesn't even make sense. Let the Lord take his course. Let justice be said. Because this one cannot. At least should have gone to sell the liver, the kidney, and got some money. There's a fellow woman carry a kidney like that.
Without it, she doesn't even know safe.
But let's move on from this and move over to entertainment topics.
Yes, lighter ones.
Yeah, the lighter topics. First of all, Mohbad. Oh my God, he's dead. Very sad day for the music industry in Nigeria. Lots of people he has been trending online since yesterday. Even people that don't know him before, they know Mohbad. Now everybody's talking about him.
Yeah.
Everybody's listening to his music. It's just a very sad day. I think what we want to do practically is to just send our condolences to his family, his wife, his baby mama. I don't know if it's his wife or his baby mama. We want to send condolences to them because it's not easy.
It's not someone to see.
Somebody that's maybe in the family, he's not the person that has like money to take care of him. Breadwinner now he's gone. So but the other thing I'm happy about is that at least he has a son. His name is Light.
Yeah,
he has Mohbad Junior. So at least he's going to live on through his son. So thank God for that. And of course, R.I.P. and may he rest in peace. So let's move on from Mohbad. Lots of things happened during the weekend. The VMAs, Video Music Awards.
Rema, his song with Selena Gomez.
Yeah, and Rema won our very first Afrobeat VMAs for us. He won Best Afrobeat song video for Calm Down remix with Selena Gomez,
Yeah.
which was really beautiful, you know. I watched an acceptance speech, you know, he congratulated everybody, she made a shout out to Fela,
Yeah,
to
and
Baba,
people that
yeah,
brought Afrobeats to them, like,
Timaya, Burna Boy, Whiskey,
you know,
basically
he was in the
everybody.
same category. He was nominated in the same category with Burna Boy,
Whiskey,
Wizkid, and Davido, and he emerged as the winner.
yeah,
That's a very good one for
Yeah.
the new Afrobeat
yeah.
artist. You know, he's among the new Afrobeat artists now. So
Oh yeah, so that was what happened yesterday. But before we round up, one last topic. Our Super Eagles have finalized for the African Cup of Nations 2023. So yeah, they're going to Cote d'Ivoire for the championship to fight out, you know, who's going to win the AFCON this year. But they're giving a shout out to them, and of course, good luck to the team. Go out there, do great, and make us proud.
yeah,
You know, so I think we've come to the end of today's
episode of Let's Talk.
Let's Talk. Do not forget that you can follow us on our social media handles on Instagram, No Limit TV _Nigeria, on Facebook, No Limit TV, our Facebook page, No Limit TV, our Facebook account is No Limit. On YouTube, it's No Limit TV as well. So do well to follow us and check out our accounts because we have lots of beautiful content for you to watch. Alright, I think that is all. So till next time, my name is Kwekama.
I'm Obinchi Chunurum. Bye.
Bye.